See, when we come out of commercials, or whatever they're called, and go to the music before we come back, the music is so loud that I can't put my headphones on. So I put them on my head like Mickey Mouse, like this, and then when the music dies down a little, I can put them back on. See, that's how it works. It's okay. It's, that's how every radio station works, right? Yeah, when the music starts, you got to put your headphones up here, and then.
And I understand the listeners are so sick of us talking about it, but it just amazes us.
Oh.
It just amazes us.
Well, a couple more weeks of this, and I'll be. I'm working Anthony. Did wonderful. My mom, I had the perfect hearing before I had the headphones on. I'm going to be deaf. Because this music just blasts into my eardrums.
I think the studio is built in such a way, there's so many things going on that when something goes wrong, it's too confusing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's not just one thing, because this thing is related to this, that'll turn this off, that'll turn that off, which will fade this to the wrong way, and this is going to be out of phase because this is wired to this,
right,
which is duct taped to this. You know what I mean?
It's just too screwed up. You think a bulldozer's got to come in here and
Well, look, I'm no engineer, obviously, but it doesn't make sense to me that right now you can hear my voice and it's pretty normal in your headphones, right? But any other
a little
loud.
Yeah.
But any other audio source is a lot louder?
No, you and every other audio source is loud. Me, as I talk into this, is just at a level where it's acceptable. But if I turn it down, then I won't be able to hear myself.
Right.
And I'll hear
Or if you
else.
turn it up to hear yourself, everything else.
Oh, everything else will be like killer. I'll be bleeding from the ears. Hey, and that's the problem. If you're in Washington and you have a solution, give it a
It just
shot.
shows how talented you are.
Thank you,
That you
Opie.
can work under these conditions,
I'm a
Anthony.
professional. I will try to rise above. It's a catastrophe. Look, I want big bread. I want big bread for my... Actually, the sandwich came out fine today. We were worried.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Ricky, who gets the orders wrong. Yeah, Jimmy just shakes his head. And Jimmy hasn't even been around for 5 days.
He hears the name, Ricky.
The best is, Jimmy, you'll appreciate this. We're in the back office, and Ricky comes in and goes, well...
He tries to be like a go-getter, like he's gonna redeem himself.
He's all confident. He walks in and goes, well... Travis isn't here today, so I'll be taking the coffee and food orders.
He goes, I'm going to take the coffee and the food orders all at the same time.
And we all go,
and like, ooh.
Oh. So Ben jumps in and goes, how about you just start with coffee?
Yeah.
Let's try to get that right. And then Wise Ass in there, the tall guy, I forget his name.
Try to balance the poles on your hand before you start spinning plates on them, Get it down before you actually start to try to a little showmanship.
And then the intern, the tall guy.
Yeah.
Nathaniel.
Oh, that guy. That's Nathaniel?
Yeah, he's such a wise ass. He goes to Ricky, are you going to get the coffee from... I don't want to wreck your joke. You said something like it's at the green and white awning or something like that, better known as Starbucks. Help me out. I don't want to screw up your material. It's funny.
I said, is Ricky going to the Green and White Sign Cafe?
The Green and White Sign Cafe?
Or as most people call it, Starbucks.
Right,
yeah.
There you go. It was very funny. It made us laugh. So then I go to Ricky. Look, Ricky, why don't you just get me a nice... Let's start really slow. Just give me a nice, tall glass of water.
Water. Ask him for water.
If you do that right, then you could go get the coffee for everyone, and then you could get the food. But Anthony had no choice. No one else is here, so Ricky comes into the studio just as we're about to, as Ecstasy of Gold is playing, and all of a sudden he's holding a pad and a pen next to Anthony, and Anthony's like telling him about this tuna fish sandwich he wants, right?
Yeah, I want it on toast and everything, and I
tuna
get
fish at 6 in the morning, by the way. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah.
It's our schedule is stupid. It has no idea. If put it this way, if we were doing afternoons, I would wake up relative the same time to the show, so it would be breakfast for me anyway, even though I'd be eating lunch. I wake up, I'm hungry, I don't want to eat something,
But following your logic, it still doesn't make sense you're eating lunch at 6 in the morning.
No, but it's just, I don't know.
I've been doing the same thing. Half the reason is because I'm so sick of eating eggs every morning and bagels and everything.
Yeah, I've had that goddamn toasted bagel for months now. I'm sick of it. And I don't want eggs. So what do you get? Tuna's kind of a light thing.
So there's Ricky as Anthony's telling him what he wants, and we're all we just have our heads down like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and everyone in the other booth is laughing their asses off as Ricky's trying to concentrate like you've never seen someone concentrate before.
Where are you gonna go? Tuna white toast, make it white toast and a club soda, and he's looking at me, and then he wouldn't leave, so I'm like, no, that's all. He goes, oh okay, all right. Talking all quiet. He's all like scared. He's standing here. He won't leave. So I'm like, anything else? He goes, money. It's like, oh, just tell me. Give me money, you idiot. You know? The guy he's taking the food order, and he wouldn't ask me.
He's too scared to ask for money.
He's petrified now. You have yourself worked up into a frenzy now about this whole getting food thing.
I love how we have people petrified around us.
They're petrified.
It's kind of a good feeling.
Oh my god! Yeah, you love shit. You just love it.
Nah, whatever. I'm just an ass. But go ahead, Ricky.
So now everything worked out fine. The sandwich, by the way, was perfect.
That's cool. That's good.
Very easy, right? I might send you out for something else though.
Okay.
I've been on this little cinnamon roll thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I kind of like a good cinnamon roll. Makes the whole studio smell nice, and it's tasty and sweet.
Much better than smelling Norton's farts.
Yeah.
Which was a nice pleasure.
Oh, that's
not
right.
having you around yesterday. We sort of missed you, but we didn't miss the smells. We didn't miss the smells yesterday.
That lovely fragrance. You think you could handle a cinnamon roll?
Sure.
I don't know where the other guy gets them, whatever his name is.
Well, can he
What's
get
his name? Danny?
Can he get an egg white sandwich at the same place that has the cinnamon rolls?
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Oh, my God. You're sending him out for something else?
I'm hungry today.
Egg whites?
And I need some fat-free milk and a...
oh, my God.
A spoon.
He pulls out his little Columbo pad, jot down his notes on.
Oh, forget it.
Cinnamon roll.
Dude, this is a whole... This is a whole process. Can't we do it during the break?
Yeah.
This is not just a quick food order. We have to explain in detail.
What? Cinnamon roll's easy. What do you want?
Oh, boy.
Jim has absolutely no confidence in Ricky.
No.
Jim comes in, oh, yeah, like, I need coffee. I'm like, oh, Ricky, get for you. He's like, absolutely not. Where's Danny?
Ricky, what?
Takes Danny right off the phones. Danny's answering the phones. No, go. Well, I think I want some skim milk and a banana.
Okay. Skim milk and a banana.
And a spoon.
Then where do we get egg whites? On, like, a bagel? On a good bagel? Yeah. Like an everything bagel?
Mm-hmm. Don't deal with that place downstairs. Their food
Egg
sucks.
whites. Egg whites.
Now, after you have that written down, here's the issue with my cinnamon roll.
Okay. Oh, God.
I don't know where these places are that these people get these cinnamon rolls. Mm-hmm. I don't know where they are. But one that I get sometimes, it's hard and nasty. We don't want the hard, nasty, old, stale ones.
Yeah, write that down.
I like a cushy, fresh cinnamon roll that's spongy.
Just give it a little squeeze when you...
Not with your fingers.
You want the cinnamon roll. You
can tell by looking at it.
You want the cinnamon roll to feel like 18-year-old boobs.
Ooh.
Yes. You don't want it to feel like breast implants.
You don't have to look at it. You could tell by looking at dog crap on the street if it's old and dry and flaky, or if it's nice, cushy and soft.
Give it a little poke.
Now that doesn't mean bring back dog crap either.
No.
It might do that. Crazy person.
No, I won't.
Just poke it.
Don't poke it, Jimmy. Shut up about fucking poking.
He has to.
Remember the time he put his nail into your apple and you lost your mind, you lunatic.
I'm with Jimmy. I think you need to take your index finger and give it just a little.
No poking my cinnamon roll.
Just a little poke.
Wash your hands first. That's all.
No.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Just a little poke. A poke where Anthony wouldn't even know that you actually poked it.
You motherfucker. No.
Just a little like this. Look, just a little. Just like that. Just to see if it
poking.
Just see if it kind of pushes in a little bit and then comes right back out.
Okay.
All right? Make sure you poke it.
All right.
There's no poking of my cinnamon roll. What do you think it is, Opie's butt? No fingers involved.
Hey.
So I got
What, the doctor?
I know. Leave your fingers out of my butt.
I want at least, can I have at least 10 days on the expiration date, too? I don't like skim milk when it's too close to
You know what?
Fat-free
You
milk.
need the,
Open up the milk and take a sip out of it to make sure it's fresh. That's what you got to do.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
He's writing that down.
Just swirl it around your mouth a little bit.
And then you can spit it back in the container.
Line, sure.
Yeah, because he needs it all.
All right, Ricky, get out of here.
And Opie's egg whites, chew them a little bit. And then you can spit that back out because it all looks like it's just scrambled eggs anyway.
Hey, as long as you poke Anthony's cinnamon roll, I don't care.
Cinnamon roll sounds good.
Cinnamon rolls are so cinnamony and good.
They really are a fine morning treat.
Yes, and it's a morningly treat.
Oh, yeah, you need money. Here you go.
Oh, the money. See, again, he's afraid to ask.
Dougout Doug, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? Thank you very much for the video. And I must say, Opie, where does Master Poe actually sit?
Oh, okay, you're talking about the Bernie Getz...
He could have freaking killed you. He got that close.
We're talking about the Bernie Getz video that's now up on FoundryMusic.com and OpieandAnthony.com. Well, if you were listening to the show that day, Master Poe was listening to a feed of the program in delay. So he comes bursting in the door when he heard the whole thing go down, but unfortunately he heard it go down 7 seconds after everyone else did.
But as security, doesn't he kind of actually watch you guys when you got somebody in there that's shot 5 people?
4.
4, but
I'm sorry,
people,
4.
sir.
Oh, well then 4. That's not that bad then.
Yeah, he didn't get to the gun, so I'm lucky enough that I'm not the 5th.
Yeah.
But no, it was a whole big deal that day. Master Poe got so pissed off, now he listens to an actual live feed of the show.
And who was that next to you, Eric, that you were very nicely pushing his head into?
Oh, yeah. I admitted it on the show. I hid behind Eric this time.
That was great. Classic video, guys. Phones are working great. Punching out.
All right, thank you. Phones are good today, Anthony. Phones are good. All right.
Oh, it seems I'm not alone with the blasting of the music through my headphones because that's what everybody deals with on a daily basis listening to this channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we talk and everything's fine, but then the music comes on and they got to turn the volume down. So,
yeah.
Hey, I'm with you, people.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
Fast Freddy saying skim milk and banana, gayest snack ever.
Oh, no, I have a Kellogg's Special K cereal thing here.
I got you.
I'm not just going to sip the milk and eat my banana, dude. That would be kind of mullish.
Why don't you just, you know what you should do? Suck on the banana and splash the milk in your face.
Yeah, and then slap myself so there's a handprint in my face.
And then take big gulps of the milk and gag on it.
You know, that's for my cereal, and the banana I'll break up over it and eat it.
Ah,
you know what?
tasty.
I think we need a caterer for the program.
We're going to cater the show?
Yeah.
Really should.
Because, first of all, this is getting quite expensive.
Oh.
We need a caterer. We used to have a bartender for happy hour on the old show. Why not get a caterer?
Comes in a couple of weeks.
Comes in every day with the food all set and nice and ready to go, and we give you a little plug. Ask the Rock and Roll Deli if they want, a free commercial every morning.
Carlos from Metuchen saying Jimmy sounds happy. Goes, how did his audition go?
Thanks, Carlos from Metuchen.
Yes, Carlos wants to know.
Yeah, how was your L.A. trip?
It was
Jimmy
cool,
went
man.
out to L.A.?
LA's growing on me, to be honest with you.
I
I had
LA.
fun with you guys, man, when I went out there.
I love L.A. I just wouldn't live there. It's just a great place to go from time to time.
If you got something to do.
Because, you drive around a little bit and you realize, oh, God, what a nightmare.
But if you were working out there and kind of close to where you worked, that wouldn't be that bad at all. I think it would be kind of a cool place to live.
As long as you can come back and be based. I could never be based in L.A. I just can't. I love here too much. It's the quiet there. Nick DiPaolo was also reading in front of the park, so me and him were in the hotel and we're just walking around one morning. It's just like it's like you're looking at life through a glass there. I don't feel like I'm in the middle of anything because everybody's just driving.
You don't live there either.
Well, it's very spread out because of
I think you're very adaptable once you if you're living there, then you kind of feel like you're part of it. You know, I'm getting kind of sick of New York, to tell you the truth. I mean, yeah, I love it because I'm in New York. I was born here and stuff, but man, am I getting tired of this place. Jesus Christ, the weather stinks. The winters blow. It's like I can't take the animals.
I'm with you.
I'm so sick
I'm
of
so
it.
with you. When this radio thing is over, and I hope it's over sooner than later.
Jeez.
I'm not even lying with not even lying with you guys anymore. I hope this ends sooner than later.
No.
And then it's like bye.
Move somewhere warm and do a little radio show on your own time.
Hell no.
You wouldn't want to have fun?
Maybe spin some
do something like that.
Maybe spin some tunes so people could go.
Hard time.
Hey, we found one half of the Opie and Anthony show, and you're not gonna believe what he's doing now.
Hey, I'm doing what I enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know, being on the Opie and Anthony show afforded me a lifestyle where I could just do this for fun now. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe in South Beach, Florida, somewhere nice and
Something
warm.
like that.
I'm out sooner than later, boys and girls.
No.
Oh, this show will go on without me. It's fine.
No, it's not.
No, not this
Hell
show.
yeah.
If I continued doing radio, I would absolutely do some kind of a current event-driven show, some kind of political talker, something like that, with, a little bit more of an edge to it, because that's just, I couldn't all of a sudden go, okay, I'm Rush Limbaugh now. Appreciate me for that.
And then I'd call your program every once in a while, so it's like the good old days, and I'm on a phone and it just doesn't work because we haven't talked in years, and you're in a studio, I'm on a phone, the chemistry just stinks. We're trying to relive the glory days.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I got a senator calling in.
I'll let you be.
Yeah.
Enjoy your golf game.
All right. What are you doing now, Ope? You got a plug? Are you spinning music down in South Beach? What are you doing? Well, I have a Saturday show in Arizona. I'm based out of my home.
Right.
In Arizona, you got a studio in your basement.
Right. I spin songs from the grunge the grunge era.
Yeah. You got a request, Anthony? All right. Could you play some butt trumpet? I remember that one from the AAF days.
Ugh.
Oh, my goodness. Who knows what the future holds?
Who knows?
I'll also have a radio show where I just plug gigs and cry and beg you two to come back.
I don't know. We'll
see.
see.
Jimmy's trying to pay for his apartment.
Yeah. It's Too Cold for Jimmy to Be Homeless Hour. I'll play anything you want as long as you listen.
Oh, God damn.
We'll see.
I wouldn't want to get completely out of radio after this if the Opie and Anthony show thing just ends. I wouldn't want to get out of radio.
No,
because
you're
I kinda
gonna
enjoy it. I enjoy coming in and doing it.
See, well, yeah, but here's the difference. I have 12 years on you.
I know you've
Believe
been
it or
doing
not.
this a lot longer.
We've been doing it. We've been doing it about 10, and I did it about 10, at least 10 before I met you.
God,
so after this is over, you got another 10, and then you'll feel
right.
probably what I'm feeling
then
today.
I'll be like, oh, enough, get me out of this. Oh, that is really funny.
Huh.
There's a Dr. Gonzo from Whackbag. Opie will be the only one listening to your show and buying your paintings. Little reference from the Brady Bunch earlier. Very funny.
Yeah, well.
God damn.
Don't quit, guys.
I just wanted XM to get on the same page as us, so I could get the passion back. I still have passion to do this, but the first 5 months has been just very, very frustrating, and I've lost a little of the passion. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's a tribute to how much I enjoy the medium of radio that I come in here and actually enjoy myself on a daily basis, even with the obstacles that are in the way as far as equipment goes, because I really do enjoy doing radio. It's a lot of fun to just come in and hang out.
I'm finally having fun, probably only the last month.
Yeah.
Because something, we really haven't talked about. I mean, I lost my father literally the day we signed this contract.
Yeah.
Literally. And then, I took 2 weeks off and then went right on the road and started promoting, our new gig here at XM. And, man, I was in another world. And then then we started in October, which was barely a month after my dad passed. And, I'm supposed to, quote, be funny with Anthony. And I don't even remember being here.
Mm-hmm.
I literally don't remember. I called it in for the first 3 months easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Faking it, putting a smile on my face, but but finally, like I don't know, I finally feel that, quote, that's behind me, and I could finally, really start enjoying myself again, It's just been a weird 5-6 months. Strange. Because it was supposed to be a happy time for us, because, for me, because we finally got back doing what we love, and I had that to deal with.
Yeah.
Which came out of nowhere, obviously. I mean, people know what happened, so. But, finally starting to enjoy myself.
Yeah, so I would still, I would try to do something. I don't know. It would be a little odd.
Nah.
I couldn't imagine, like.
Nah, dude, you're gonna
on.
You're gonna go on and you're gonna rock.
Or you
You're
know
gonna-
something?
you're gonna be
or
the-
not.
you're gonna
or
be-
I just look around and say, you know something? Screw this.
Nah, you're gonna be like the next. You'll be like the next Bob Grant.
Ooh. Now that would be. See, that was somebody
Without-
whose footsteps I would like to follow.
Without that miserable angle, but you'll be like
Hey,
a Bob
I could be
Grant
miserable.
type. Very
I learned it from
opinionated.
you, Opie, okay?
Very
I learned
opinionated.
it from you.
Where's my oatmeal? You smutchim.
Anyway, I don't know what we were talking about. Jim Norton and
Oh,
LA.
yeah, your audition.
It was good.
How did it go?
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yay!
Wait, you got it?
Yeah.
They already told you?
Yeah, they told me last night.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was good.
So now you're going to be on a show.
We don't. No. It's what happens is we shoot.
Well, you got to start from the beginning because people are confused. You went out to L.A. for an HBO
for a test.
For a test.
Which I've never done before. It's like a network test where I did an audition and then I did a callback audition in New York. And then it was between me and two other guys, actually a comedian named Fred Stoller and Steve Sweeney, legendary Boston
Yeah,
comic.
sure.
And myself, and we went out there and had to test in front of the network, which was nerve-wracking because you walk into a conference room
Ooh.
and it's all network. Chris Albrecht and just the highest people at HBO are all just kind of sitting there.
Oof.
And they don't.
All right, funny man.
And they don't think anything's funny.
No, and Louis C.K., who I actually met with the day before, him and the producer, kind of went through it again and gave me a couple pointers. And this is how nervous I was. Dave Becky is Louis' manager, and I know him for probably 8 years. I didn't recognize him. He was in the room because he kind of looks like Dennis Quaid. So I thought it was Dennis Quaid the whole time I'm in there.
And all you're thinking is, how can I get a picture with this guy?
But I'm like, I know I can't. I'm like, oh, he must be involved in the project. Dennis Quaid maybe is doing something, or maybe he's exec producer or doing something.
And it's someone you've known
For 8 to 10
You
years.
are retarded.
As I'm so nervous, and I'm walking out, and I'm like, oh my God, that's Dave Becky, and I'm out the door. And I felt like I didn't really say hi to
Too
the guy.
late, yeah.
So it's such a nervous
What did
scumbag.
you have to do to test?
You have to go in there and do your scene. You walk in, Louis across the room.
How intimidating is this?
It's nerve-wracking. It's really nerve-wracking. And it's a conference room with just... you couldn't even look. You just know that there are people that can make your career or ruin it.
So you walk in, you have your scene memorized, I guess?
Yeah, I was really nervous when I got there, but me and DePaulo, I did it a couple times in this big room they put us in, and I was going too fast. I was like,
Yeah, what were some of your lines?
Oh my God.
That's always fun when you do the lines on our show because it never works.
No, never. It never sounds very... I'm just trying to think of what one of the ones I kept screwing up was. Something about Planet of the Apes. I just kept screwing it up. Yeah, I can't remember one line now. It's so funny. I did the whole thing without blowing a line. I can't remember one line.
So you were just doing a scene that's going to be part of the show, possibly?
The pilot, yeah. We're definitely shooting a pilot. I definitely got the pilot. We're shooting that actually the week that we're off, which is perfect. I go out to L.A. for that week that we're off at the end of March.
Yes.
Beginning of April, whatever that is. And I shoot then. And then they let us know what happens.
Wow.
It will be a while before anything happens, but...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great.
And what's the basis of the show?
It's like a dirty sitcom on HBO. It's like a sitcom with profanity and just mean lines.
Perfect for you, man.
Dude, what kind
Mean lines?
Just really, really
do you have
lines.
Do you have a little part for your old buddies? Your old pals?
No.
Well, here's breaking news. Jimmy's leaving for HBO, and I'm quitting the business. And have fun.
That's it. And I'll be taking your political calls. Just changing the show tomorrow, and that's it.
See, you guys tuned in like you do every day, and guess what? The
That's
show's
it.
blowing up right in front of your eyes.
Done. Opie's retiring. Jimmy's on HBO. And I'll be taking your calls about the present administration and what...
They won't even, change the sweepers. They'll just block out the first name. The
Anthony
Show. Dumb Steve will leave the "and" in there because he likes it. The "and Anthony Show."
That's it.
Just get another guy that mispronounces stuff and has a high voice at times, and no one will know.
Why not?
Yeah.
And people will call in for 6 months going, wait, what happened to Opie? No, I'm here.
That's it. Yeah, this guy.
Right.
And it just doesn't work. I get some hack comic that isn't even funny, but he's a comedian, so he sits there and it's just an awful show.
Well, you could just play sound clips up and nobody would notice it. Ugh, logs on my chest. Ugh, logs on my chest. Redundant 0 I am.
Well, that's good. I could just put everything on instant replay. Opie taking us to break and stuff like that. All right.
So name the topic. What do you think of that topic, Jim? It stinks, and I don't like it.
So that's exciting news, bro.
Yeah,
Very
man.
cool.
One of my main concerns was obviously how it would interfere with the show and all that stuff. And I talked to you guys both, obviously. And then I talked to Logan. I was worried, but he was like, "Oh, dude, get the part. We'll work it. It'll work. So it was great.
See, I wasn't worried because I know I'm stepping aside soon anyway, so it's not going to affect me.
Yeah. And with the format change, I really don't need you.
Right.
Well, I'm saying that maybe when I'm out in L.A. shooting, there's be times I'll be out in L.A. shooting. Maybe the Ben and Anthony show can come out. That's great.
Ben's hog is making an appearance tonight.
That's right. Ben will be in studio, but Ben's cock will be in P.C. Richards in Ronkonkoma.
All right. We have to take a very quick break.
No, we're not losing Jimmy.
No.
Jesus.
That was one of my main concerns.
Jesus, that makes me feel good. I basically am telling people I'm leaving the business. And
they're like, where's Jimmy going?
Where's Jimmy going?
Well, they know you're lying.
They know you're full of shit.
They know you're lying. No, it'll be like, I don't know if it even gets picked up. It won't be shot for a while, and it's only going to be X amount of weeks. It's not like a sitcom. 10 to 13 episodes maximum, not 22 like a regular sitcom. And the shoot schedule will work. My manager actually made them throw in extra plane tickets for me to come back and do
No, we'll figure it out.
Of course.
It'll actually be a great opportunity for the show.
Yeah.
To try out Jim Norton replacements and stuff.
You should have seen when I told Bob Kelly I had this audition. I almost didn't do the audition.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, anything that will interfere with the
I
show,
know.
I do.
Honestly, Norton is a friend to the end. He was stressing the whole time, and we were the ones going, look, dude, you got to do this, man. You got to.
Yeah.
We'll figure out how to make it work. We'll do phone calls from L.A., maybe an audio blog. Plus, you wouldn't be gone for, a long stretch of time. It'll be here and there.
I'll put it in my contract that once a year I must return here to do the show. Ralph Brandon. When he thought he was going off to Hollywood.
You should have, when I was telling Fat Bob Kelly about it, I'm not too sure what to do. I talked to a lot of people about it. I really didn't know what to do because I had to sign something before I actually went out there.
Yeah.
And Bob's like, oh, do it. Oh, you got to do it. It's HBO. And I'm thinking, this fat asshole wants to get in here for a week.
He wants to get in here. Of course he does.
Self-centered boob over
in
a
rat hair about you.
They're already calling me. Because you've told all those guys, so they're all calling me. Like, hey, if you need a little help when he's in L.A., I'm available.
I hear Jimmy's leaving, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm around.
Nah, Jimmy's not leaving.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
It'll be an interesting thing. It'll actually add to the radio program. So, Mr. Vitale.
How you doing?
There he is.
Better known as Dick Vitale.
Hey, guys, I could barely hear you.
Oh, God damn
Even Dick
phones.
Vitale says
Come on,
that.
Opie.
Hey, well, we're having a problem with the phones. Wait, let me try a little something here. How's that?
A little better?
A little better.
A little better?
Yeah, no, that's better.
All right, that's a complaint that everyone gives us day in and day out, but for some reason they just don't know what the problem is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Where are you calling from?
I'm in Florida right now.
Florida, getting ready for the big tourney?
Yeah, I got to leave tomorrow, and I got to go to the ACC. I'll be doing 5 games there.
Very nice.
Tough work, huh?
I got to be totally honest with you. I'm usually a huge college basketball fan, and I'm not going to try to fake it. I haven't really followed it this year for some reason. Maybe because we just started this new gig at XM and I don't have the time.
Well, you're wacky. That's all, you know what I'm saying? You're not following it. You're wacky. It's been great.
Oh, I know. I
bury you on the air.
I take a peek here and there, and I was watching that game over the weekend.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Dick.
Yeah, I just lost you guys.
Oh, boy. Oh, these technical problems. Yeah, that game.
Well, when are we going to, are you going to let me know when we're on?
Huh?
Are you going to let me know when we're on?
When we're on the radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Okay. Where are you guys located?
We're in Manhattan.
You're in Manhattan right now?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the weather out there?
It's a little cold. Not as warm as where you are.
I tell you, it's cold out here. My wife's complaining. It's going to be 64 today.
Oh, jeez.
Well, what part of Florida?
I live in Sarasota.
Sarasota, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, spring training, the whole bit. I love it down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do when you're not, doing the college basketball?
I do a lot of speaking. In fact, as soon as the season ends, I'm with the Washington Speakers Bureau, and I do a lot of motivational speaking around the country for various corporate groups, etc. So keep busy, and I've written not bad for a guy that can't read or write. I got 7 books.
Yeah. Do you play golf or anything like that?
Yeah, no, I do. I play a lot of tennis. Play golf, and I'm not good at golf at all. I'm a much better tennis player, but I live on a golf course down here in Florida. It's called Lakewood Ranch Country Club.
Yeah, sure. Well, I guess we got about another minute. We're going to start the interview. So,
yeah.
What do you think about LeBron James so far?
He's phenomenal. You know, he's terrific.
Better than Jordan, you think?
He's going to be in that category when it's all said and done, but he has to win yet. He hasn't won, you know, and obviously he's very young, but that's the one thing that Jordan did and did so well. He was such a big-time winner. You know, getting stats is one thing, but time will tell. I mean, he's only 20 years old. I mean, Jordan didn't win until he was like 26 or 7, so.
Well, and he's got to get the supporting cast like Jordan.
Exactly.
Had,
he's got to get the cast around him, and seems like a good kid. I mean, it's my little surroundings with him. It's tough not to get carried away when you're making that kind of cash.
Yeah. Don't you think?
Hey, I'll tell you what I'd like to say, man. I'm tired of those New York papers burying Alex Rodriguez, calling him the most hated player. Players don't like him. Hey, it's one reason. I happen to know Alex well. They're jealous of the kid. They call him a con man, because he's nice. He cares about his image. You don't read about him with drugs, alcohol, steroids. I mean, I find that very frustrating.
Yeah,
well, that's the New York, papers. You know, the sports guys are animals.
Well, you guys are heard all over the country.
Oh yeah, it's a national show. We're almost back from break here. It's amazing, you know, getting back to the LeBron James thing, where they're trying to tell these guys they can't go into the NBA. You know, these high school kids.
Yeah, it's tough. He's so different.
Yeah, but if you have the opportunity to make millions of dollars in the NBA, why shouldn't you?
Well, you know, a kid like that is unique and certainly special, but there's so many others that make that journey that aren't ready for it. I mean, he's a rare, like a Tiger Woods or like a Serena Williams. There's some rare people that just have great talent, but when you look at the majority, aren't in that role. And unfortunately, there are a lot of kids who think they're LeBron James.
Well, it seems like I think the colleges are afraid because they're going to lose a lot of good players. You know,
I'm telling you, man, I am having a tough time.
Yeah,
I hear you in spurts, you know. I hear key words like LeBron James.
We're trying to work out the technical glitches. That's why we haven't, started
You can't get it louder, huh?
Yeah, this seems to be a problem. I don't know if we're going to have to reschedule or something.
Can you hear now? Is this possible for you to hear?
No, that's better now.
Maybe I might have been speaking too late. I was saying that it seems like the colleges are really worried that like these young players are going to wind up just skipping college and going right to the pros.
Oh yeah, it's a big dilemma. It's a big problem.
But I mean, it just seems like it's kind of hard for someone to pass up that kind of money, man. Because if you're in high school, all of a sudden the team is like, well, you know, we'd really like to...
most of these kids come from socially disadvantaged situations where, obviously, in a stroke of a pen, they change their whole life for their family as well. I mean, one understands that.
True.
Good point.